We have the
Yes.
first question, and the question is, as a summit director, you guide emerging leaders into cybersecurity. What key traits or career mindsets do you look for in potential panelists, speakers, or ambassadors for future events?
I think the key traits I look for are absolutely industry experts. So they need to be working in the space. They need to have their hands dirty. They need to be building the GitHub projects, but also being able to effectively communicate, what they're working on, and getting up on stage at a summit, especially, in front of thousands of people, is really, really hard to do. And so you have to have that skill set, you have to have the knowledge, but then you also, have to be able to speak it and present it well. And we also have a mentorship program specifically for that. So if you're interested in, speaking at a summit and you get accepted for the call for papers, we will actually match you with a mentor to be able to help you get to these, certain levels, because we understand that, not all practitioners are effective and great on stage. And if you're 95% head down in tech, we want to make sure that you're can get more polished and guided and building slides and, setting the tone for your talks. So it's a great question.
Another question is, should companies implement mandatory proof of human verification in high-risk communications?
Mandatory proof of human. I think that is ever evolving. So I think technically yes, and technically we will get there, but how? Especially when we're virtual. So I'm stumbling a bit because I don't know what that would even look like with the technologies that we have right now. And you think about these organizations that have hundreds upon thousands of employees, many of them virtual. What does that look like? And so, yes, I do believe that we should. That I, for one, love the idea of proof of human, especially if we're talking about social media. I will jump on the first social media platform that is, human only, not AI generated. But what does that even look like? And I am sure that the smart minds have that sense, but I don't know exactly what that is. So.
Okay. And then another question is a fundamental question here. Our workforce will use AI with or without our approval. So what is the best way for secure teams to enable safe adoption of AI?
Yeah, I think it all starts with creating your policies and having your guidelines and setting your boundaries and making sure that they understand which tools they can use inside of work and which tools have to be used outside on different systems. So I think everybody really struggles with this because you are wanting to try new things and you are wanting to experiment and, really figure out these tools that are productive. But inside of the workforce, it's all about locking down your systems, which, for someone, I have a love and hate with that, honestly, because there are things that I want to do and it's like, oh, I got to, go do it on my personal system, but that's a good thing. But I think it all starts with policies to make sure that people understand what they can play with versus what they can't, and then constant communication, and then evolving over time. Oh, but trying to avoid the shadow adoption.